Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to explain a new comprehension lesson. The theme of the lesson is expressing feelings and its title is Shadowy Memories. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify different ways of expressing feelings, or in another words, showing love in different ways. Answer some comprehension questions. Figure out similarities and differences. Fill in a Venn diagram. When you are ready, we can begin. Now, let's look at the title first. When you first hear the word shadow, what do you think about? Well, the definition of the word shadow in the dictionary is a dark area or shape produced by a body. Then, it's a dark reflection of something. Also, let's think about the word memory. What does it mean? Well, the meaning of memory in the dictionary is something remembered from the past. Now, if you want to link both words together, as in the title, what do you think about? Well, you are directly going to think about lost or forgotten memories. If our memories are in dark area in our brain, then it means we can't remember them. This leads us to a scientific term which is Alzheimer. Now, let's watch a video which identifies Alzheimer and its symptoms, and then we're going to continue.
Alzheimer's disease, AD, is the most common form of dementia among older people. Dementia is a brain disorder that seriously affects a person's ability to carry out daily activities. AD begins slowly. It first involves the parts of the brain that control thought, memory, and language. People with AD may have trouble remembering things that happened recently or names of people they know. A related problem, mild cognitive impairment, MCI, causes more memory problems than normal for people of the same age. Many, but not all, people with MCI will develop AD.
In AD, over time, symptoms get worse. People may not recognize family members or have trouble speaking, reading, or writing. They may forget how to brush their teeth or comb their hair. Later on, they may become anxious or aggressive, or wander away from home. Eventually, they need total care. This can cause great stress for family members who must care for them. AD usually begins after age 60. The risk goes up as you get older. Your risk is also higher if a family member has had the disease. No treatment can stop the disease. However, some drugs may help keep symptoms from getting worse for a limited time.
Now, after you're introduced to the disease, let's begin reading our lesson to find out how Alzheimer is related to it. Shadowy memories. Eleanor didn't know what was wrong with Grandma. She was always forgetting things, like where she put the sugar, when to pay the bills, and what time to be ready to be picked up for grocery shopping. "What's wrong with Grandma?" Eleanor asked. "She used to be such a neat lady. Now she looks sad and lost and doesn't remember anything." "Grandma's just getting old," Mother said. "She needs a lot of love right now." After we read the first paragraph, what do you think is wrong with Eleanor's grandma? Well, based on what Eleanor mentioned in the paragraph and what I explained previously, we can predict that Eleanor's grandma has Alzheimer's. Let's continue to find out. "What's it like to get old?" Eleanor asked. "Does everyone forget things? Will I forget things?" "Not everybody forgets things when they get old, Eleanor. We think Grandma may have Alzheimer's disease, and that makes her forget more. We may have to put her in a nursing home to get the proper care she needs." "Oh, Mother, that's terrible. She'll miss her own little house so much, won't she?" "Maybe, but there isn't much else we can do. She'll get good care there and make some new friends." Eleanor looked sorrowful. She didn't like the idea at all. "Can we go and see her often?" she asked. "I'll miss talking to Grandma. Even if she does forget things, we can take her a present, like ice cream. Grandma loves strawberry ice cream." Eleanor smiled. "Strawberry ice cream it is," Mother said. The first time they visited Grandma in the nursing home, Eleanor wanted to cry. "Mother, all of the people are in wheelchairs," she said. "They have to be, otherwise they'd fall," Mother explained. "Now, when you see Grandma, smile and tell her how nice she looks." Why do you think Eleanor wanted to cry in her first visit to the nursing home? Well, I think she wanted to cry because she missed her grandma and she wanted her back. Grandma sat all by herself in a corner of the room called the sun parlor. She sat looking out at the streets. Eleanor hugged Grandma. "Look," she said, "we brought you a present. Your favorite strawberry ice cream." Grandma took the cup and the spoon and began eating without saying a word. "I'm sure she is enjoying it, dear," Eleanor's mother assured her. "But she doesn't seem to know us." Eleanor was disappointed. "You have to give her time," Mother said. "She's in new surroundings and she has to make an adjustment." But the next time they visited Grandma, it was the same. She ate ice cream and smiled at them, but she didn't say anything. "Grandma, do you know who I am?" Eleanor asked. "You're the girl who brings me the ice cream," Grandma said. "Yes, but I'm Eleanor too, your granddaughter. Don't you remember me?" she asked, throwing her arms around the old lady. Grandma smiled faintly. "Remember? Sure I remember. You're the girl who brings me ice cream." Suddenly, Eleanor realized that Grandma would never remember her. Grandma was living in a world of her own, in a world of shadowy memories and loneliness. "Oh, how I love you, Grandma," she said. Just then she saw a tear roll down Grandma's cheek. Now, after reading paragraph number 7, why do you think a tear rolled down Grandma's cheek? Well, we can say that Grandma felt lonely because she can't remember anything, and when Eleanor hugged her, she felt love. "Love," she said. "I remember love. You see, dear, that's all she wants." Mother said, "Love. I'll bring her ice cream every weekend, and then, and hug her even if she doesn't remember me," Eleanor said. After all, that was more important to remember, love rather than someone's name. Now, after reading the lesson, how can you relate it to the theme, which is expressing feelings? Well, Eleanor's grandma has Alzheimer, so she can't remember anything. Only what she remembers is love. So, Eleanor must express her feelings to Grandma by showing love. That's it for now. As an assignment, please read your lesson and answer the following questions. Skim the whole text and then fill in the following chart with the reasons behind experiencing the following feelings or reactions. Skim the text again and then fill the Venn diagram below to show similarities and differences between Eleanor and her mother in their attitude and outlook towards Grandma. What does each of the following words in bold type in the text refer to?